2, 1, power up!
And right away on the Red Alliance, looks like there's a few teams headed towards the scale. Taters are going to get their first attempt to place a cube, and they do, taking possession of the scale for Red. Meanwhile, Team Sprocket has captured the blue switch. Red has control of their switch as well. Looks like that's all the power cubes we'll see in Autonomous, and now we move into the teleoperated period. Looks like right away, Taters going for another cube, hoping to add to their lead on the scale while they have the chance. Team Sprocket trying to place the first blue cube. They do, but it's soon countered by 2 on the red side. Meanwhile, 4201 Vitruvian bots placing more cubes into Red's own switch to keep that safe. Looks like Meme Team filling up the exchange for blue. While those teams are working on that, we have several in the center of the field working on the scale. Red has taken advantage of their early lead there and are adding more and more cubes. Team Taters adding one just now. With a minute 30 to go, each alliance has control of their switch, which has not been contested yet. But the real battle's happening over the scale. Looks like Taters adding yet another cube there. Blue is going to find this hard to come back from. Meme Team for Blue still filling up the exchange, activating a force power-up. Meanwhile, Vitruvian just starting to fill up the exchange for Red. Now Team Sprocket is trying to take away control of the red switch, but Firebot's quickly moving in and making sure that they have that firmly in their hold. Blue has now activated Levitate power-up. Red does as well. Just under a minute left to go in the match. Not many cubes being placed on the scale, but we are seeing some defense between Surf City Vikings and Team Taters. Looks like they're a little caught up. Vitruvian for Red, still putting more cubes in the exchange. 3309, still helping out the red switch. As we're within a few seconds of the endgame, Taters starting to get set up, ready to climb on the rung. Meanwhile, Meme Team still trying to fill the exchange, fill up that vault for Blue. Looks like as we've entered the endgame period, Surf City Vikings not moving around much. No blue teams approaching the platform yet. But Taters are in line for Red, and their alliance partners Vitruvian bots soon driving up to join them. They have just over 10 seconds to secure that climb. We'll see if they're able to do that. They're biding their time, no need to rush. They have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the final seconds of the match, both robots up. We'll have to see if the climbs are good. The scores are in. It is the Red Alliance winning with a score of 458 to 261. Let's hear the first take on our eliminations matches now from RSN.
Number 1 seed with an absolutely textbook match there, Steve. Let's talk about that.
Well, 21-22 played well through the defense that they probably expected to see. They didn't let themselves get too off their game. They really didn't focus on the opponent's switch at all. They just wanted the points from their switch and from the scale and from the climb. They didn't worry too much about what Blue was doing, and Blue unfortunately had a robot down, so they had that opportunity.
That's right, 42-76, proving their worth as the first pick of the 8-seed Alliance. They were able to tie up 21-22 for a good bit there, definitely slowing down their cycle time. That may come into play in their second quarterfinal match.
I was surprised to see 21-22 working the far side switch fence. I thought after they picked up from the same side right after Autonomous that 3309 would be working that side, but it worked out for Red. Maybe they're working that match by match.
Definitely for sure, Steve. Let's take a look at quarterfinal 2. We've got
the 4-5 matchup should